'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for
After taking a warm shower, I walked inside my bedroom and slumped on the floor and bang. I winced at the pain as my elbow was hurting. Suddenly, my naughty stepbrother came into my room grinning. A groan left my mouth when I realized it was his work. "You broad, help me to get up now," I gritted my teeth while glaring at him. Jungkook smiled like a monkey and extended his hand to pull me up. I held his hand tightly while trying to get up, but my stupid brother decided to let go of his grip on my hand. "Jungkook," I yelled at him so loud that I can bet that the whole neighborhood would have get up, hearing my melodious voice. I got up somehow, gripping bedsheet tightly, but till that time Jungkook had gone. I wanted to pull his hair out this time. If Jungkook was not my brother, I would have definitely kicked him out by my own beautiful legs. He irritates me a lot, as if I am a joker. By nature I am a very calm and silent person, but gradually I am losing this nature because of him. I don't get why mom and dad sent him to Seoul for spending his summer holidays in my house. My parents live in Busan, and 2 years back they sent me in Seoul for higher studies. I was having a peaceful life until my little brother came to my house for making my life living hell. I'm not used to wake up so early, but my brother is fond of listening to music at 8 o'clock in the morning. Like seriously, the music he plays is so loud that even a deaf person could hear it. But my Jungkook says that I should buy new speakers because my old speakers are not loud. Funny, right? It's been a week he came at my place, but it looks like he has been living here since many decades. I walked to my closet like zombies as he was still playing a music. I took out my white floor tank top with jeans pant and walked to my dressing table to apply some pink tint on my rosy cheeks and some lip oil on my lips. After I was done with my rituals, I grabbed my favorite perfume and sprayed it on my body and around my neck. No, a loud scream left my mouth. Someone added pepper spray in my body perfume. Do you know who's that person? Of course, that broad Jungkook. My neck started to get red and it was hurting badly. He is only 3 years younger than me, but he acts like a small toddler. Suddenly, Jungkook came in my bedroom while I was crawling in my room. He looked at me and burst into a laughter. "You look so funny, Uni," he said and laughed like a ghost. I glared at him and couldn't help but laugh at his behavior sarcastically. Before I get up and beat him to the death, he ran downstairs, clicking tongue at me while I was crawling on the floor, sobbing heavily. "Oh, why you both sent him here?" I yelled out. I somehow get up, and before I headed down the stairs, a melodious song came through my room window. A smile tugged on my lips as I knew who played the music. I walked to my room window slowly. The chords sneaking through the curtains gave me shivers. I'm used to sleep with my room window open because if I closed it, I feel suffocated. But I shut off my white silk curtains, which are probably of no use because if you even shut them off, you can clearly see through them. I moved the curtains a little to see my crush, Jeon Jungkook. My eyes widened and heartbeat raced faster when I saw him doing morning exercise in his balcony. He took the bottle and the towel that was on a small wooden table. I bit my lips as I saw him wiping off his sweat from his body while gulping the water down. But suddenly he turned around and I hid quickly behind the curtain. Then I again leaned to see if he was turned again, but he didn't. Oh my, he caught me staring at him. I bit my lips again, looking at him with a blushing face. My heartbeat got intensively faster when I saw him staring at me with a smirk around his lips. I quickly shut off the curtains and threw myself on the bed with heartbeat racing. Jungkook is my crush since I saw him for the first time. Well, words wouldn't do justice to describe Jungkook. He's most handsome guy I have ever seen throughout my life. Every time I see him, his eyes take my breath away when he looks up and sees me through his balcony. Words just stop coming out from my mouth. I feel if there is only him and me in the world, the time has stopped and we are lost into each other's eyes. It seemed like if he put his soft plump lips on mine one day, I hope for it daily, I will shower with pleasure. He has just mesmerized me by his beauty. I feel so lucky to see his face every morning when he comes in his beautiful decorated balcony for doing his morning routine. I feel so exhausted and sweaty after doing my morning exercise. I found myself on the bed after taking a warm bath and then smile crept on my lips, thinking about Vian. Today I caught her staring at me. She's so beautiful and cute. The way she blushes, I feel like luckiest man in the world that my presence made her blush. Her bright eyes are enchanting, her silky dark hair, beautiful smile is enough to make my heart melt like an ice cream. I have never seen a girl like Vian before. I sighed to myself and rolled off my bed while trying to find some context to meet Vian, as I saw her brother was walking out the house and that means she is also alone. Suddenly idea hit my mind. Well, I used to go to her place by any contact. Sometimes like I need sugar, like I lost my phone at her place when I came to give her pasta. I need some cheese and stuff like that. But it's been a week I have not seen her that close because her little brother came from Busan to spend his summer vacations with her. If he wouldn't be Vian's brother, I would have definitely flew him back to Busan. But I'll be nice to him as I am his soon to be brother-in-law. Even this thought makes me blush so hard. While I was in the kitchen, I opened the fridge and grabbing up plates and choy cheese, I started to make sandwiches with some pancakes. After a few minutes, I was done, so I placed the food in beautiful tray which I bought few days back and rushed to her house after looking at myself in the mirror which was in the living room. You were laying on your bed, lost in your own beautiful thoughts when suddenly a doorbell rang. You got up from your bed and ran downstairs to the main door. Your eyes widened in shock while cheeks turned red when you saw Jungkook standing next to the door. You swallowed thick, struggling to find your voice but couldn't. His gaze frozen you. He looked at you with a smile and leaning closer to you, his lips parted as he spoke. Won't you let me come in? He asked, his minty breath rained shivers down your spine. You nodded while smiling like crazy and left some space so he could enter in. So where's your sweet brother? Didn't he come down? He said, greeting the word sweet. Jungkook wanted to start the conversation with you, so he said that came into his mind. Oh, Jungsu, he is not home. By the way, what are you holding in your hand? You said while scratching your hair due to shyness. Jungkook placed the tray on the table which he was carrying in his hands. Oh, this actually I made some pancakes and sandwiches for myself, but unconsciously I made them extra, so I brought some for you. He said, smiling to you, and plopped down on the couch. You knew he was lying because how every time he ends up making extra food, and there are also other neighbors too in the town, but why he shared the food with you only? Oh, I see. By the way, thanks, Jungkook. You sat sitting on the couch facing. Jungkook's heartbeat got faster when you called him by his name. Every time you call him by his name, he feels that he is losing his mind. He wants to kiss those lips which you joined to say Jungkook. Wait, you sit here, I will also get something for you to eat. You said, getting up from the couch shyly. No, there is no need. I already had my breakfast. He said, gesturing you to sit back on the couch. You didn't reply and ran to the kitchen, blushing heavily. Soon you came back carrying a plate full of cookies. Placing it on the table, you sat on the couch, putting your both hands on your knees. Yesterday I made some cookies. I hope you like them. You said, smiling at him nervously. It looks good, let's taste it. He said, taking a bite from the cookies. Hey, how you made them? It's so good. He said, taking another bite. You giggled shyly, which made Jungkook chuckle. It's a family recipe, you said jokingly, putting your hand on your mouth. Jungkook laughed, scanning every feature of your. Time passes by and you both talk to each other until it got midnight. You both had a lot of fun, so you shared some incidents of your life which made Jungkook laugh, holding stomach. Jungkook then checked his phone and realized it was 9:45 o'clock at night. Oh, I think I should leave now. It's getting late. He said, getting up from the couch. Sorry for keeping you wait here so long, you said, looking at him. Oh, not at all. I enjoyed a lot. We'll see you tomorrow. He said, waving goodbye to you. See you soon, you said, a smile shyly, looking at the ground. Jungkook smiled back and was about to walk to the main door when you held his hand and pulled him to you. Bye now, you said, kissing him on his cheeks. Jungkook's eyes grew wider when he felt your lips on his cheeks. Before he could react or kiss you back, a door swung open and your annoying brother stepped in. Ryan, where are you? Look what I got, he said, slowly walking to the living room. You pushed Jungkook away from yourself until he fell on the couch so hard that he almost winced. Jungkook's eyes grew wider when he saw a guy laying on the couch while standing by him. Ryan, who's this guy? He yelled out, looking at you with nose flaring. Well, he didn't need to flare it anymore because it was already flared a lot. Oh, my neighbor, Mr. Jungkook. He came here to give us pancakes and some sandwiches, he said, giving Jungkook a toothy grin. Oh, that. You should have told me earlier, dear. Nice meeting you, Mr. Jungkook, he said with a wide smile and extended his hand. Jungkook smiled back at him, raising his hand to shake with Jungkook, but instead of shaking, he grabbed the plate and sat on the couch while leg crossing over others. Jungkook groaned, giving him a glare, and backing off his hand, he acted as if he was fixing his hair. You let out a chuckle looking at him. It's delicious. I liked it, bro, he said, eating the sandwich. Jungkook smiled fakely, glancing at him, and mumbled, enjoy it, bro. I think we should leave now, Mr. Jungkook, you said, forcing a smile. He looked at you with his puppy dog eyes, but he had not any other option instead of getting up. So he got up, fixing his shirt, and followed you to the main door. Before he pulled you towards him, you winked at him and locked the door on his mouth. We'll see you soon, Levian, he muttered to himself, smirking, and went to his house. Why he sent pancakes late night, he said, taking a bite of it. You groaned, looking at him. Ryan? Because he knew that I have beasts in my house who will not let pancakes go wasted, you said, giving him a toothy grin. Shut up and take your evil eye off from my food. I'm not gonna share it with you, sweet sister, he said, clicking tongue at you. I don't wanna have even, you said, and clicked tongue back at him. Well, your neighbor is handsome. I am afraid, what if you are dating him? He asked, putting his finger on his lips as if he was thinking deeply. Shut up, nonsense. Sometimes I doubt if you are actually my brother or not, you said, kicking his leg. He groaned, looking at you and then slamming the plate on the table. He wore his shoes, whining fakely. You don't deserve me, not at all. I'm going out and will stay out until you say sorry to me by kissing my socks, he said, showing you his socks that had been in his feet since last 3 days. You let out a chuckle looking at him. Sorry bro, but you will have to stay out. I'm not gonna listen to you, you said, biting your nails while making pout. Jungkook gave you a frustrating look and grabbing his mobile phone from the table, he went outside with foot stomping, slamming the door behind him. You sighed in relief as you have some time to relax and sit at ease. You ran to your bedroom while jumping and singing a song. It was almost midnight and your brother was not home also. After one whole week you were feeling relaxed. You shrugged your shoulders, but suddenly your eyes fell on your room window. You noticed it was open and curtains were also off. You went to the window in hope to see Jungkook. To your disappointment, Jungkook was not there in his balcony. His room light was off, indicating that he would have fallen asleep. You made a sad pout and walked to the bed with foot stomping. Falling yourself on it, you shut your eyes, but suddenly you opened them wide when something crazy came into your mind. A mischievous smile came into your face. You laid straight on the bed and started. On the other hand, Jungkook came in his window after doing his work. His hair was all messy and he was in night clothes. Leaning at the window, he noticed that your room light was on, which made him grin, but the next thing he saw made his eyes grow wider and feet frozen on the ground. He gulped, observing as he thought that you were having pain, that's why you were crawling on bed. He wore his slippers after going back to his room and ran to the downstairs for reaching your house. As he knew you were home alone, because whenever Jungsu is home, you don't turn on your light. The door was unlocked as you forgot to lock it. He opened it quickly and ran to the upstairs to your room. Reaching it, he slowly tiptoed and hid behind the door. You were so lost into yourself that you didn't realize his presence and continued saying. Jungkook's eyes widened in shock when he heard his name. He walked to you and putting his hand on his mouth, he started laughing like crazy. He started laughing loudly. You got scared hearing his voice. You immediately got up from the bed, putting your hand on your lips. A sweat started coming out from your body when you saw him biting his lips. Oh, you mumbled, feeling many butterflies doing party in your stomach. Before you could say further, Jungkook lifted you up. This is what you wanted, Smitty. I'm gonna make you happy. 2000 eternity later, you said, attempting to push him away. Don't make noise, he said. Suddenly, a doorknob twisted and then it shut open, revealing Jihu, whose eyes shut open while feet frozen on the ground. Get the hell out of our bedroom, you brat, he yelled loudly. You both got startled. It is said that your parents had to get you married with Jungkook.